What's up, my Pungios? Andy with Andy Vlogs, sharing with you guys more content. This is kind of exciting. The new remote came out from GoPro. This is something that has needed to be refreshed for a few years now, and finally they've put out a remote that's not only able to connect with your devices, but it's waterproof, as the other one wasn't really, and then you're actually able to use multiple devices at once, apparently up to 5. With that said, let's go ahead and unbox the device. And then, we're going to deduce at the very end whether or not this is worth it, because it is like $70 for a remote. Hold on. $70. I did get this on sale because I have the deal as the GoPro subscription, and these are like cemented on. Ugh. I wanted to review it and provide you guys my analysis here before you go out and spend the 70 bones. I think it's $69.99, but I am doing such a hack job pulling this out of its container. Here's your instruction manuals. Let's go ahead and open it up. It's got a little flap that's apparently supposed to hold it, and well, there it is. Taking it out of its container, there it is. Here it is from the side. You've got your 2 buttons right there, your mode. You got your mode and your settings. Right here is where your strap will go. This will fit on your wrist or on your bike. Here's also a little dongle you can put. On the top here is your power button, and then on the side you've just got the GoPro insignia. Obviously on the front is your LCD screen and your play button or record button. Now, I read something where you can actually connect audio to this. So if you've got a Bluetooth receiver, I read somewhere that you could. In the box here, you've got the said wrist strap that I mentioned, and then you've got your USB Type-C charging cable. And there's nothing else in the box. Wrist strap has the GoPro insignia on it. It is definitely Velcro-ish. There we go. Whoa, that's not cool. Look at this. This is really I spent like 50 bucks on this. It came out and it's already like frayed. This is where they have like the soft felt that's glued onto the Velcro, and it's frayed, and then I just pulled it apart. So now I'm gonna have to get glue and glue that together. That is not cool. I mean, 70 bucks, and this is what I'm getting so far. I don't like this at all. And then, there we go. Okay, so let's do the strap. I had to use definitely pressure to push it through, and now I have to like yank it through. Here it is, and we're gonna fit it on my wrist. I'm left-handed, so it's going on my right hand. Okay, so when you're putting the thing on your wrist, when you want to have it as close to this buckle right here, otherwise the Velcro isn't going to go on. But I mean, this will be nice when you're, if you're like mounting it to your head, you've got it on your snowboard or on your surfboard. This will be nice. Okay, we'll demonstrate in just a second how to go about connecting them. I wanted to read a couple of tips. I don't really call them pro tips, but that's what it says here. So when you're in the middle of recording, you can simultaneously put a highlight tag by pushing the mode button during recording. And I think that's good if you're going to be using the GoPro app to edit stuff and you've got a bunch of different footage. You can all refer to those different highlights simultaneously. It mentions here that the following features aren't available when you're using the GoPro remote. You can't do quick capture. You can't do continuous photo with multiple cameras. You can't do manual photo, and you can't use the GoPro app connectivity. That's kind of okay. We're gonna turn the remote on first. All right. It doesn't make any noises. It looks like it's immediately gonna go to pair new. Okay, on the GoPro 9. You go from the top, swipe over, connections. I have a screen protector on, so I have to push incredibly hard. Remote. Okay, it's connection successful. Let's go into the GoPro Hero 8. We're going to go connections, connect device, remote. So I can power on the device from here, which is pretty cool. But if you want to pair another one, you just push the top, and then it says pair new. Then we're going to go in and pair a new one. And now from the GoPro 8, you can see that it paired it. So now we've got both of them on. I'm going to power on my 9. Okay, so from here, you push the top, and it's going to connect to, and then it's going to show you a couple of different options. You've got both GoPros, or you can click multicam. Now I'm in multicam. I'm trying to connect to both of them. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's showing that both cameras are ready to go. We've got 2 of them ready, and then we've got it ready. I'm going to go ahead and hit record. Both of them record at almost the same time. Alrighty, now we're recording 2 cameras, multi-camera. I don't know what other functions there are in this, but we've definitely got 2 recording. Both of them almost simultaneously turn off. I'm going to go ahead and change the orientation. You can actually change the orientation so you can see it when it's horizontal. We'll change it 90 degrees. So now you can see it like that. It seems like I can't multicam set up the different lenses and whatnot, but I can switch from camera to video and back to time lapse, time warp, but I can't set the cameras. You might have to set them individually through this and then go to multicam in order to do that. And then this is where I'll change the settings here. I'm in the GoPro 8 only. Okay, you can go and drill into the menu if you're in a specific camera, and you can look at the different quick settings. That's the same as just clicking standard. You can see that the remote itself goes into the settings mode while I'm messing with the different video settings. So these presets will show up on your remote. When you go into it, you can see that you can thumb down all of them. So you're just going to have to know your presets. That's not cool. I'm not going to be able to go in and adjust, frankly, it from 1080p to like 4K. I have to manually touch it. So like if this thing's mounted to your like the bottom of your car or like your motorcycle, you're going to have that preset already done. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to change it. That's kind of annoying. Like if I go like this, I go, let's go activity, and then it's going to change it to activity, which is 1080p, 120 frames a second. That's a little sad. I'm a little disappointed, to be honest. I thought I was going to be able to, completely control the device. All right, we're going to push and hold mode. Okay, push and hold mode, and it powers both of them off. If we push and hold mode, it should power both of them back on. Okay, it turned on my GoPro 9. What about my GoPro 8? Okay, the GoPro 8 turned on. Alright, that's good. So it got both of them on. 2 cameras were turned on. Now we're back in ready multicam mode. Let's switch over to camera, photos. Let's take us a beautiful photo. You can see both of them got their photos taken. Whoa, someone's on burst. Whoops. And then obviously time lapse. Time lapse is the same kind of a thing. You have to have time warp on. And then you're going to push the button and it's going to start it. It's almost simultaneous. I'm pretty impressed. I like it. Both cameras are on. They're doing their thing. Turn off. And it's done. There was one thing that I didn't show you here is the time warp reel speed. So I'm going to hit time warp, and it's going to allow me to obviously do time warp. But if you notice here, you can actually go real speed, and this is where you have that really cool feature where it zooms and then slows down and does the time warp. I'm gonna hit mode. Oh, yep, there it is. By hitting mode, you can then do your time warp and have it go real time. That is really, really awesome. You hit it again, and now it's going sonic speed. Well, in the video, you can't see it's real speed right here, but that time warp feature where you can go from real time or half time is really, really cool. I'm really excited that that's actually allowed to happen. All right, well, Pungios, I think we've gotten to the end of this video. The tutorial is pretty straightforward. Putting it on was really, really annoying getting it through this part. I'd rather just use this little dongle thing. You can put a little phone dongle on there, to wrist strap to put it around your wrist. That's better than having this dumb wrist thing. There's probably third-party wrist straps that are way better. I mean, like you saw, my wrist strap is coming apart. It's not even glued together, and it's fraying right here. That was disappointing. I mean, I spent a premium price for this. At least use better quality product. The best bang for your buck here is the fact that you can control up to 5 cameras. So this is for those that are doing those, big projects, connecting multiple cameras all around your fishing boat while you're fishing. Those people that are doing extreme sports where you've got quite a few different angles and you're switching from multiple angles and whatnot. I like the fact that you can mess with the modes within the camera. Like for instance, you can go in and you can mess with max video. Although you can't go in and you can't change the settings in the videos or use the specific lens that you're talking about, whether it's linear or wide or narrow, but it goes by your presets, which are pretty cool. You can also manage photos, whether it's burst or whether it's single shot from multiple cameras, and then you can do the time warp, which is nice. Nonetheless, I don't think this is worth it, guys. There's a bunch of third parties that should be able to do this with a singular camera. I don't think it's a big deal having multiple remotes that cost like 10 bucks each to be able to control with your GoPro. I'm going to keep this because I got a really steep discount. I got half off because I'm a subscriber with their GoPro subscription. And so this wasn't really much skin off my back. It's about 45 bucks. And it's going to be nice to be able to have 2 cameras to be able to control simultaneously. With that said, guys, if you like this content, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. Andy with Andy Vlogs, signing out.